this next one. This next game is called Boyfriend Bandcamp Boyfriend. So clearly this is a dating sim, if you couldn't have already figured that out from the title. And or the title screen. Oh, it is apparently also a rhythm and music game, which I guess makes sense. Put NSFW tag. I already have a mature content warning on the stream, okay? It's fine. This one time at band camp. Yo, read this girl, she's cute. Settings. That's fine. Start.
Congratulations!
Hey there, congratulations on earning the position of drum major. You're gonna have many more responsibilities from here on out, you know. As you know, these past couple years, things haven't been going so well. Mr. Wiley, can we talk about your hat? You are not, like, 80 years old. You don't need to have your hat on a string. I don't respect it. As stoked as I am to be the band director at my alma mater, the band isn't what it used to be in the old days. Back in my day. But this year, everything's gonna change. You want the wind to blow it away? I guess. I don't know, I don't really wear hats. He's an adventurer I respect. You just think he looks like a young guy Spelunky. With my expertise and your leadership, I know we can whip this band back into tip-top form and achieve something special this season. By the way, what's your name again? Name the drum major. I mean, her name has to be Rhythm, right? She's a drum major. Cadence, I know. Hello, Humble Turkey. I'm just pulling your leg, Rhythm. Of course I know your name. Of course. Sure you did, Mr. Wiley. Cadence is a form of rhythm? I know. Writing cadences is hard? Yeah, I believe that. Rhythm. The other students won't just look to you for a conducting pattern. They'll be looking to you as a role model, whether they realize it or not. Your attitude, words, and actions will influence them in ways you never anticipated. A great deal of power rests in your hands. This is... Relax, man. We're at band camp. Sorry, didn't mean to freak you out. Don't worry about a thing. I'll be there to guide you every step of the way, and you can surely depend on the many friends you've made in band. I know how demoralizing these last couple of years have been for you. It was hard for me too, sitting in the back of the stands watching my old band get beat down again and again. Now that I'm director, those times are behind us and we have nowhere to go but up. The Marching Bandits are about to make a comeback. Well, maybe change your name, because that's pretty... It's a little yikes, dude. The Marching Bandits? Come on. Don't worry, Rhythm. Whatever this brand new year throws at us, I know we can handle it. Adorable. Does he happen to own a castle with a banger boss fight theme? I don't know. Yes, salutes in chat, please. Salutes in chat for Rhythm. Perfect. Woohoo! It's the first day of band camp. Best 2 weeks ever. Up until now, we've always had band camp at the school. This is the first time we're holding it at a sports compound away from home. I went nuts with packing. I brought my swimsuit for the lake, my A+ badminton game, and... Oh no, I forgot my instrument. You idiot. Oh wait, I'm the drum major. I don't need an instrument. I don't need my instrument. Good, I have my phone. Bro, my school would never have the funding for a camp like that. Yeah, that's because America doesn't give a shit about the arts. Sorry. Hi, Mom. Hi, sweetie. Did you make it to Camp Bearpaw? Yep, we pulled our leftover water bottles together and managed to keep the bus engine from overheating until we got here. Felt like we were stuck in the woods for hours. Ooh, that's a relief. So are you excited? Have you met up with your friends yet? How's the new band director? Hiya. Hi, Rhythm. Nah, I don't like trombone guy. You're out. Most of our instruments have been waiting for years to be repaired. That's so sad, dude. No trombones are the best. But I don't like this trombone dude. Oh, hi, Tom.
Mr. Wiley asked me to turn on the electric fence, but I just realized I have no idea what I'm doing. Help me out?
Wait, why is some of this fully voice acted and some not? Is his name Tom? Because trombones, it's like Tombone. How I read. Sure. Sorry, Mom, I have to go. Tom needs help turning on the electric fence. Oh, sorry. See you on the weekend. See ya. I'll meet the electric fence. You'll be a pro by the time I'm done with you. A pro at hitting a switch? Sounds complicated. I'll try not to get hurt. I mean, listen, you're the one that said you needed help turning on the electric fence, okay? This is where you turn it on. This one time at band camp, I showed this guy how to turn on the electric fence. No! Get out. Tom, go jump in the electric fence. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I told you, humble turkey. I don't like trombone guy. This is where you turn me on. Ew, give him the stink eye. I give him the meanest stink eye I'm capable of and do not cease assaulting him with it.
Sorry.
Yeah, you damn right you won't do that again, you freak. I turn my attention to the control panel by the fence. I just follow my intuition and hope for the best when it comes to these things. So you don't actually know how to turn on the electric fence. I guess you put the code in, hit the switch, and there. Now the electric fence should be on. Bro's misrepresenting trombones, SMH in my head. I'm sorry. Just talk to the devs, man. Now to pee on it and check if it's working. See? I told you! This trombone guy is nothing but trouble. I don't like him one bit. What?
Kidding.
Uh-huh. Sure you are. I keep an eye on Tom just to make sure he doesn't try anything, just in case. I mean, if he wants to piss on the fence and electrocute himself, I don't care. Trumbo would make that joke, though. The sexual harassment, nah. Yeah. He's looking at the top of the fence. His eyes follow it around the perimeter of the camp. Why is this even here? Oh, you know, to keep out bears, serial killers, and overbearing band parents. The usual threats. Makes sense to me. Uh-oh, there's less than 30 minutes till practice starts. I still need to finish unpacking and find my drill book. Are they in high school or college? I don't know. If high school band kids look like this, everyone would join. Based on it being like a going away camp and then being excited to be away from home, I'm gonna say high school. But I don't know.
See you later.
Yeah, bye, loser. I rush towards the girls' wing of the lodge. Yo, this place is nice. As I'm turning a corner, I run right into someone. Wow, that was an attractive sound. Ah! Wow, that was an attractive sound. Nah, I don't like you either.
Hey!
Felicity's pretty, though. Oh my gosh, hi Rhythm, it's been so long. How are you? You should be more careful while you're walking. It's Frogster. Why? Ugh, Peter and Felicity are I felt in my bones that this was a brass kid. Like, I felt it in my bones. Of course he's a trumpet. Humble Turkey, you know what I'm talking about. The guy behind her reminds you of Tokyo Ghouls. Yeah, I could see Kaneki a little. Let me guess she plays clarinet. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I played clarinet! Peter and Felicity, our resident trumpet flute dating duo. Seems like every band has one. I tried to squeeze past the two of them, but Peter doesn't budge. I can't get around him. Ew, Peter, get the fuck out of my way, dude. Stop obstructing my way. It's alright, Felicity. Seems like girls are always running into things when I'm around. Ew, get out. Okay, that's not gonna fly, and I'm gonna be late if he continues to hold me up like this. Where are the pigeons? I don't know, background. Woodwinds typically are the kids in band compared to band kids. I was a band kid, though. I was not just a kid in band. Is his hair super greasy, or does he have anime power holding it up? Both. Sure, whatever. Can I go now? I empty out my sarcasm reserves to muster the driest tone possible. Sure, whatever. Can I go now? Peter looks disappointed, but thankfully steps out of my way. I push past the two of them and head to my room. Frogster, you and I would make very different choices in this game, clearly. Thank goodness. Wow, this room's a lot nicer than I expected. Rhythm! Susie, you made it. I made it. I should be saying that to you, silly. I'm not the one whose bus broke down. The two of us embrace. Susie's my best friend in the band. Despite her small stature, she wields a sousaphone like nobody's business. I like her shirt, it's cute. The two bass clefs. Aren't these rooms super cozy? And we even get our own bathroom. We're living the high life. Oh dang, okay, respect. Why, because you play sousaphone? Yeah. This is definitely going to be a band camp unlike any other. So much better than having to go back to school 2 weeks before school even starts. I was never one of those kids who went away to summer camp each year. It's kind of nice to finally get that experience, you know? Hey, I didn't get a chance to catch up with you yet. How was the rest of your summer? Woohoo! Oh, it was so great. Guess what? Eugene Eugene? It's like the oldest old man name. Like, this is tangled. Like, you dating Eugene Fitzherbert? Jesus. Eugene! Eugene. He plays euphonium, right? He plays baritone. There's a difference. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm not extremely aware of the baritones. It's okay. I'll introduce you sometime. I doubt you'll forget his face once you see it. He's the hottest guy in the marching band. Do I like UG better? No. I still have to find my drill book. I'm leaving the morning stretcher, so I can't be late.
See you later.
I won't distract you. See you at the field. In Rhythm. Next summer, let's make sure we hang out a lot more. I lead stretchers while Mr. Wiley helps pit the kids unload the rest of their equipment from the instrument truck. It's time to duet. Alright, stretching time. Everyone follow along with me and stretch those shoulders. I bring my arm across my chest and watch everyone do the same. I switch arms and so do they. The power! Dance, puppets, dance! As we're stretching our quads, I notice someone out of place. A guy who's in the pit is doing stretches with us. Okay. High schoolers cannot... This guy is on, like, so many steroids. Band would be so different if everyone looked like anime characters. Okay, also, his elbow right here is freaking me the fuck out. It doesn't look right. Seeing as Pitt doesn't march, I don't think he's supposed to be here. Make my way over and speak with him while everyone's focused on ankle rolls. If the guy wants to stretch, just let him stretch, man. The hell? Inside out elbow. Okay, good. It's not just me. Hey there, Doug.
Hey.
I got his name right. Small victory, but it feels so good. Everyone hates Pitt. I don't hate Pitt. I was just never in Pitt. Yeah, hey Doug, you really don't need to be here. Why don't you go help the pit set up? I point to the parking lot where the pit kids are gathered. You mean you're sending me back? But Mr. Wiley said I could march this year. Why would he lie? Oh gosh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I thought you were still in Pitt. This is definitely high school? Yeah. In college, people have respect for us. Pitt's tough, man.
Phew.
Phew, you had me worried for a second there. That was my mistake. So you're marching in the drumline this year? I mean, to be fair, he's wearing a shirt that says Pitt. So, I understand the mix-up.
It's awesome!
Yep, on the biggest bass drum. It's gonna be awesome.
I always banged on the big drum in the pit last year, and I thought, hey, those kinds of drums get to march around the field too.
Why is some of this voice acted and some of it not? I'm so confused.
So I asked Mr. Wiley if I could join him this year. Started from the bottom, now I'm here.
No, shut up. You're not Drake. But also, I don't like Drake. So actually, do whatever you want. It's really hard to see around around my bass drum, and I keep tripping over myself. But I'm sure I'll get the hang of this crab stepping thing eventually. My section leader cracks me in the shins with his sticks whenever I screw up. It's a great way to learn. Is it? The other day, it doesn't seem like he's going to stop talking anytime soon, and I still have a stretching session to lead. I try to walk away without saying anything. Doug doesn't even seem to realize that I left. He's still over there talking. Who's he even talking to? And is anyone listening? So how do you want to do this thing? Huh? Wiley asked me to run some warm-up drills for my drum corps. You care if I take over? Go for it. Our section leader just plays rim shots when he needs our attention. That's amazing.
Get ready for some jumping jacks and arm circles.
Jumping jacks and arm circles? What? How is that intense? Relax, girl. Everyone want to run a lap around the field. No cutting corners. I'm not paying you to slack off. You're not paying them at all. No one's getting paid. Is this for drum corps? I'm confused. I don't know, man! No. He's in drum corps, so he is leading it, but this is marching band. Now drop and give me 20. Let them run the lap first. I embrace the burn. Great work, everyone. Let's loosen up with an awkward massage train. Let's not. Rhythm, care to help me demonstrate? Don't you fucking put your hands on me. I swear to God, I will kick you in the nuts. Say nothing and give yourself a massage. I massage my own shoulders, silently glaring at Peter all the while. I see how it is. Yeah, good. Hey everybody, finish what you're doing and gather around the podium. Soul Fury, no, we don't like Peter. Well, I don't like Peter. Why are you kids touching each other? That's icky. Just rubbing out the cramps from all of the hours of standing at attention. Ugh, finish up and let's start. Before Mr. Wiley puts us to work, I decide to give the band a pep talk. I raise my voice and inject it with as much enthusiasm as it can contain. It's finally the first day of band camp. Today is one of the few days we'll be feeling completely fresh and energized, so let's make sure to give it your all. I know we've had a rough time these last couple years, but if we stay focused and work hard to improve, I know the Blue Mountain Bandits can break a score of 90 at this year's championships. If the guy was Mexican, he'd look like my assistant band director. My words are followed by a round of cheering and applause. Mr. Wiley beams at me proudly.
All right.
Well said, Rhythm. But I don't just want you feeling fresh and energized today. I want that every day. So make sure you're all staying hydrated and getting plenty of rest during our breaks. Yes, of course. You know what else? Times have been tough. What with the school having to hire a new a new band director every year. Well, I'm happy to say it's finally found a permanent one. I'm here to stay, and I'm going to do everything in my power to restore this band to its former glory.
Let's go.
Those lowland troopers who follow us to every competition and humiliate us all the time, it's time they experience the bitter taste of defeat. Everyone cheers, twice as pumped as before. I have faith in you, Mr. Wiley. Let's do our best. By now, you should have all received your dot coordinate sheets. They'll show you the exact position on the field at any given point in our show. Rookies, if you have any questions about where you need to be, ask your section leader. The section leaders will have the drill charts, which show a bird's eye view of each formation. They'll help you out. This year, we're learning a show based on Holst Planet's Suite. Yeah, I know, super original, but Mr. Wiley kept on saying, I like hiring a professional to arrange an original show as much as the next guy. I also like money, but we have neither, so we're doing a show straight out of the public domain. Your show last year was based on the planets? Nice. Wait, is the band director like the dark arts teacher where they try to kill you every year and get replaced by a different murderer? No, I don't think so. I think it's a case of they left because they didn't want to keep losing. Hi, Jack. I'm okay. How are you? Just getting some breakfast? Nice. Your band director encourages us to go for a music major, but not to be a band director. Oh, God. Is that bad? Oh well, it's still going to be epic. Here, Rhythm, make sure every leader gets one. Mr. Wiley dumps a dozen drill packets into my arms for me to pass out to the section leaders. All at once they descend upon me like vultures flocking around a fresh piece of roadkill. The drill charts practically fly out of my hands. The last person to approach me is the saxophone section leader. Okay, am I gonna like the saxophone section leader? I can't speak. He seems chill. Hi, Samuel. Here you go. He takes his drill packet with a calm nod. Pretty good at keeping a low profile. Even though I've been in band with him for 2 years, I've barely spoken to him. Saxolotl. Well, seeing as I'm drum major and all, now be a good time to start. Foster, you don't get to, like, put in your freaking breakfast orders, okay? Go get your own breakfast. Excited for the show? It's a little generic, but I'm sure it'll go over well with the judges. Yes, how could you not love Gustav Holst? So what's your section like this year? Any rookies?
Let's just say this is gonna be an interesting year.
Why are some of these voice acted and some not? I don't understand. Interesting, you say? Uh-huh. Should I say anything else? See you around.
See ya.
You like this guy? Out of all the dudes we've met so far, he's definitely the best. Rhythm, how about you circulate and help some of the rookies learn their sets? We won't need you to start waving your arms for a while yet. Okay, whatever you say.
Thanks, kiddo.
I stride off to another part of the field and turn my attention to my fellow bandmates as they busily learn the formation to Mars, the opening movement of the show. Suddenly, a commotion breaks out in the middle of the mellophone section. Uh-oh, sounds like one of the mellophones has turned into an angry phone. Boo! I've been wanting to use that joke, but I'm not sure how well it'll go over. Don't use it, it's bad.
There is no way you're in the right spot.
Jupiter is better than Mars.
Get with it.
Seriously, I've explained it to you at least 3 times now. How are you not getting this? Of course it's her. What seems to be the problem? Pop-Tart here can't find a spot to save his life.
Sorry.
Aww. Wait, this guy's name's actually Pop-Tart? Pop-Tart's my new favorite. That guy looks just like my friend who plays Mello, without the white hair and red eyes. I figured. But that's pretty funny. Hey, it's okay. I turned to scold the not-so-mellow mellophone. Look, it's his first time doing this. He doesn't need you breathing down his neck. Just worry about your own drill sets.
Fine.
Yeah, chill, Olive. Relax. Whew, that got rid of her. So you're called Pop-Tart, huh? It's an interesting name. Are you a freshman? Pop-Tart speaks so softly I can't hear a word of what he says. I lean forward, straining my ears, and catch nothing. Let's squeeze the jam out of him! What is wrong with you, Voxter? It's way too early in the morning. Sorry, you're gonna have to speak up. Everyone who's spent more than a year in band is half-deaf. Oh, I said I'm a sophomore, not a freshman. But this is your first year in the band.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Toast him. Oh my god.
I started playing French horn at the beginning of last year, but I was in the middle school band since I was a beginner. My guidance counselor said joining an extracurricular activity would help me get more socially acclimated.
Huh? Oh, it was a joke. Good one. So what can I help you with, Pop-Tart? I couldn't seem to find my spot, so my section leader gave me the drill charts, but I'm having trouble reading them. It says I'm supposed to be 4 steps in front of the front hash and 2 steps inside the 40-yard line. I thought this was right, but everyone keeps yelling at me and telling me I'm wrong. Help. It's gonna be alright. Here, it helps to hold the chart this way, like you're on the front sideline. Pretend you're overlooking the field from the director's point of view. I found the problem. You should be 2 steps off the other 40-yard line.
Oh.
Lead him across the field and show him where his dot is. He stands on it. When you're reading your coordinates, be sure to check whether you're on the left or the right side of the field. If you're to the left of the 50-yard line, from Mr. Wiley's point of view, it'll say side 1. If you're to the right, it'll say side 2. Oh, I see. There's so much stuff to remember. Is there anything else confusing you?
Mm-hmm.
The part about being inside or outside the yard line. No one really explained that to me. 2 inside the 40 means your dot is 2 steps left of the line. 2 steps left of the line. Your left. But if you're marking off the other 40, it would mean 2 steps to your right. Wow, I suck at explaining this. Inside means towards the center of the field, and outside means towards the nearest end zone. Does that make sense? I think so. Worst comes to worst, just look at the form everyone else is making. You'll be able to guess where you fit in. That's what I did when I was a rookie. Sorry, I probably just ended up confusing you even more. Yeah, but at least you got him to the right side of the field, so.
No.
Not at all. I think I understand now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for helping me. You're welcome. See you later, Pop-Tart. Good luck. Wait, it's dangerous to go hungry. Take this. Let me guess. He's gonna give me a Pop-Tart, and that's why he's called Pop-Tart. He reaches into his hoodie pouch and hands me a Pop-Tart in a shiny wrapper. You got the Pop-Tart. Enriched flour, high fructose corn syrup, and sugar never tasted so good. Oh, I love these. What flavor? Strawberry. You could have guessed. That's so nice. Thank you.
Bye.
You're welcome. I say goodbye to Pop-Tart and move off to help another section of the band. I wish I could always get paid in Pop-Tarts. Damn, am I a video game writer? Time to make my own game. If I were to make a game, it would not be a dating sim. I'd tell you that for free. Where's the rhythm and music part of this game? It's a slow morning of learning drill, but thankfully we break 5 minutes early for lunch. Of course, Mr. Wiley talks for 10 minutes after that, so we don't actually get out early.
Bonjour.
Hello, Rhythm. Oh, hi, Garth. Garth is the color guard captain and band president. He's super accomplished and the ladies love him. How was your first day of band camp? Great, seeing as no one has to worry about getting smacked with flagpoles yet. Oops, was that joke in poor taste? Thankfully, Garth laughs, his eyes full of humor. The guard will join you soon enough, and when we do, I promise no one will get hit by a stray flagpole or rifle. Rifle! This guy doesn't seem like a creep, so, like, that's a good sign. So how was your morning?
Our instructor has yet to arrive, so I ran the practice. Pardon my immodesty, but I did a bang-up job, if I do say so myself.
I was wondering if you would join me for lunch. We can discuss the upcoming season. Sure, let's go eat. We head to the cafeteria, nab a few burgers and chocolate chip cookies, and take a seat at a small table in the corner of the room. I look for Susie, hoping to catch a glimpse of Eugene, but she's nowhere to be found. Oh well. So what did you want to talk about?
Well.
Let's start with the fun stuff. I have a few Spirit Day themes for next week that still need to be decided on. So far we have the usual lineup. Beach Day, Twin Day, and School Spirit Day. I need one more, plus an idea for Section Day on Friday. Any suggestions? Hero Day. Everyone loves superheroes. And if they don't own something to wear, they can always tie a blanket or a trash bag around their neck. I like it. I like it a lot. And I had another idea I wanted to run by you. Yeah? How about we combine Section Day with the theme of our show? Each section will represent a planet. That's a great idea.
Thank you.
I'm glad you approve. Thanks for your help. Glad we got the Spirit Days sorted out. Anything else you needed? Nothing that can't wait. You excited for your first year as drum major? Yes, so excited. And terrified. Terrified? Why? Well, I'm thrilled to be the drum major, but I'm also kind of dreading it. Everyone's depending on me. They're literally going to be looking to me to lead them, and what if I mess up conducting during a competition?
Only a true leader would be so concerned about doing the right thing.
Oh, brother.
You are going to be just fine.
Okay. You think so?
Indeed.
Okay, relax. We finish our lunch, keeping conversation light. I feel a little calmer after speaking to Garth. I didn't mean to let my inhibitions slip out like that, but he wound up being the perfect person to talk to. In the afternoon, when it's too... Who has band chairs like that? Why do they look comfortable? Band chairs aren't supposed to be comfortable. In the afternoon, when it's too hot to rehearse on the field, we gather inside a room in the camp's recreation hall to work on music. Usually, the band breaks off into sectionals where the student leaders rehearse music with their respective instrument sections, but today we'll be staying together as one group. I don't think this is big enough for that group. The hot sun's beating down, and there's not much shade on the field, but it looked nice by the lake. We'll definitely have to go swimming at some point. While everyone's getting their instruments out, I noticed Mr. Wiley stuffing earplugs in his ears. You have to protect your ears, especially when you've been doing this gig as long as I have.
Huh, can you believe that?
At 33, I'm already losing my hearing. Can you believe that? Here I always thought my mind would be the first thing to go. Ha 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 ha. I'm not sure if I was supposed to laugh at that. Honestly, neither am I. Rhythm, you should wear earplugs too. It gets loud right up in the front of the band. Got earplugs. That must-have fashion statement for kids who think being able to hear is cool. I mean, it is cool. Rehearsal goes well enough. I miss a tempo change, but no one gets mad at me. I'm human, right? Last time I checked, anyway. Peter, make sure you don't hold that note so long.
Huh?
How did you know it was me who played it? Because you are a typical trumpet player. That's why. Because you do it all the freaking time. Yeah, that too. And no one else can play as high as you, but I won't say that out loud for fear of stroking your ego. Thankfully, Peter takes my advice. Tom jabbers throughout the rehearsal, but I don't have the heart to tell him to shut up. I'll let Mr. Wiley take care of that.
Thomas.
Tom, shut your mouth. Practice ends on a good note. Ha, I'm so witty. As I'm packing up, I feel a sudden presence behind me. Creepy. Alright, clarinet man, get out of here. I don't like you. Was I a band kid? Yeah. I played clarinet. Oh, it's Clark. Lovely. If he's here to critique my conducting again, I might have to kick him in the shins.
I have a complaint.
Yeah, of course you do. If it's about my conducting, It's not, though your technique could certainly use some work. God, give me strength. Right, so what's your complaint?
There is a time and place for behaving like unsophisticated apes, but that time is not in the middle of band practice.
Oh my god, dude. Just take the stick out of your ass. As a leader and a role model, you need to put these people in their place. Threaten to kick them out of the band if they will not comply. That was in short. I'd hate to hear the long version. Anyway, he must be referring to the brass section. How should I handle this? Of course you're referring to the brass section. The brass. Oh, brass. Oh, brass. Go sucks clarinet reed. That's the wild one. Go suck your clarinet reed, Clark.
Excuse me?
You heard me. As Clark glowers at me, I can see every inch of hatred in his eyes. But there's nothing he can do. I have the power. He turns and leaves with his metaphorical tail between his legs. Ha! Time for a nice long dinner break. I meet up with Susie and grab some food at the cafeteria. So, where's Eugene? Oh, he's eating with the rest of my section. The low brass can be such a clique sometimes. Every section is in its own way. To my surprise, Tom suddenly sits down at her table. He's followed by Peter, who's followed by Felicity. There goes the neighborhood.
Hey!
Why are you so fake to me? I feel like I'm back in high school and I don't like it.
Hiya.
Mind if we join you? Not at all. My popularity seems to be shooting up now that I'm drum major.
So, practice is pretty great today, right? I won a lightsaber battle with my trombone and found $5.
That's nice, but did you memorize any drill or music?
Huh?
You do know what we're here for, right? Of course. Man, you are so easy to mess with, Rhythm. Hey, Tom, can we quit talking about band practice? We're on break.
I can't even.
She can't even. Peter's right. Like, I don't want to think about band at all right now. I just want to relax. Can you believe the clarinets are already having a sectional? What did you just say, Felicity?
That's crazy!
You know what else is crazy? How fancy this place is. Is this red thingy on the table a button to call a waiter? Waiter, bring me another slice of pizza, please. How did our dirt poor school afford to send us here? I mean, who's paying for all this food? Don't question it, Felicity. If you do, we might wake up back at the school. Maybe they're finally starting to respect the music program. Ha! Unlikely. That would rock. Oh, hey, Peter, Felicity. Oh, hey, Peter, Felicity, and I are going to play badminton later, and we need one more player if anyone wants to join. And if you do, you better be ready to lose. I mostly keep to myself the rest of dinner. Tom and Peter monopolize the conversation, so Susie and I don't get to talk as much as we wanted to. Once we're done, we still have some extra time to enjoy ourselves.
See you later.
I'm gonna go hang out with Eugene. See you later. Bye, Susie. What should I do with my free time? Relax by the lake. I decide to head down to the lake for a bit of peace and quiet. There's a small group of band kids attempting fly fishing here. Samuel's here too. He's sitting on the dock with his earbuds in, absorbed in his music. Fishhook whizzes right past his head, but he doesn't even flinch. I guess he didn't notice? Is this a goddamn dating sim? Yes, Mongo. It is, it is, it is. I take a seat nearby and dangle my legs over the water. Samuel gives me a nod of acknowledgement. Okay. When I put this game into Twitch, it said it was a rhythm and music game. Where is the rhythm and music part? I have done no rhythm or music. I have just been reading. What are you listening to?
What?
He removes one earbud. I asked what you're listening to. Charlie Parker. Oh, cool. You've heard of him? I haven't, but he looks so hopeful. No, I haven't. But I'd be interested to hear his music sometime. Your name's Rhythm, that's close enough. I mean, I got to pick it. Her name before was Cadence. The default name was Cadence. Your mom let you watch band camp with her as a kid. Why? Is he your favorite musician? Yeah, one of them. Then I'll definitely have to look him up sometime. Puts his earbud back in and returns to his music with a small smile on his face. I stay on the dock with him for a while, and we enjoy one another's silent company. Still some time spare. What should I do? I don't really want to play badminton. I don't like Peter or Tom. I don't really like any of them. Where's Pop-Tart? I want to hang out with the kid who gives out Pop-Tarts. I decide to swing by the band field. It looks like there are some other people here. I wonder what they're doing. Once I'm closer, I can make out two groups. Drumline's holding a casual game of football practice on the field. Doug is among them, yelling his excitement. Near the sideline, the clarinets are holding a sectional. They stand in a small arc around Clark, playing while he conducts. He looks really good. His conducting, I mean. His technique is flawless. Go along, Doug. Uh-oh. Doug rockets past. His gaze is glued to the football soaring over his head, and he smashes into Clark. He doesn't see Clark until it's too late and crashes right into him. The two wind up on the ground in a tangle of limbs. You buffoon.
Oh, man.
Oh man, I missed the ball.
How dare you!
Oh my god, relax. You could have given me a concussion. Even worse, you could have run into one of my section and seriously damaged their instruments. And then they kiss. Okay, Mongo. He gestures wildly to the clarinets. Doug seems to finally notice their presence. Oh, sorry, Clarence. My name is Clark. Of course, he's a clarinet. I know. Doug doesn't show any indication of hearing him. He's already jogging off to retrieve the football and rejoin his buddies. I watch the drumline play while listening to the clarinets. Every section of the band is required to have at least one sectional week to work out the tricky sections in the music on their own time. Rhythm, go long, go long. No, I don't catch footballs. What? Before I know it, I've been roped into the drumline's football game. The ball sailing straight towards me, dangerously close to Clark's sectional. Doug and the others are running toward it, but they'll never make it in time. Desperation shines in Doug's eyes. What the fuck? I wonder what the voice direction was for that. Like, what exactly did they write down for that person to say to make that noise? Because I'd like to know. Pit hap! Oh man, hand-eye coordination, don't fail me now. I dash forward a few steps and make a dramatic leap for the ball. Time seems to slow around me. Everyone is watching. Like some kind of action hero, I catch the ball in midair and land neatly back on the ground with it clutched in my hands. Both Doug and Clark's eyes are on me. They're waiting for me to do something. I'm not gonna be a stick in the mud. Touchdown. I spike the football on the ground, it bounces up and pops Clark directly on the nose. But I can't bring myself to care. This is my moment.
It's awesome.
Yeah, Rhythm, that was freaking awesome. Way to go. Aaron, who are you? The drumline swarms me, chanting my name. They lift me up in celebration. Please don't. This is a memory I will carry in my heart forever. Man, that sounded cool. Wish I could have seen it! It's time for my favorite part of the day, the evening rehearsal. Where's the music part? The sun goes down, the air cools off. We put music to the drill we learned earlier. Somehow it's super energizing. Why did they make drumlines sound like jocks? Because in this story they are. If all goes well, I'll get back to my salute at the end of the night. But first, stretches and another basics session. I stroll around and help out the rookies. I love visual novels. There's so many visuals. Oh, Mongo. Careful, Pop-Tart. You're hunching your shoulders and holding your elbows too close to your chest. Stand tall, elbows out. But this mellophone is so heavy. Sorry, what was that? He takes one look at Susie's sousaphone and shuts his mouth. After basics, I conduct a few music warm-ups and then we start syncing the music with the drill one move at a time. There are intermittent water breaks. I practice my salute whenever there's downtime. The entire evening, there seems to be excitement buzzing in the air. I'm a drummer, so you're telling me I'm not a jock? We're putting together our show for the first time under a new director who really seems to care about the band. It's early in the season, but I can already tell this show is going to be a hit. Everyone grab quick water and set up for a run-through. Peter, you know what that means? Oh, yeah.
Sun's down, guns out.
No. 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 No.
Don't pretend like you think that highly of us.
Okay, Marion, chill.
Get set.
We're gonna open with this while the judges are getting settled in the box. Pretty neat, huh? I like to call it space junk. I'll bet you come October it'll actually sound good. Oh, wish I could hear it! The mallet percussion instruments aren't together at all. Maybe that's how it's supposed to sound? One of the pit rookies drops a suspended cymbal. Whoops. That's definitely not in the music. Oh, Rhythm, I forgot to tell you something. What? Pit, stop! I can't hear myself talk! I said the salute's way too predictable, so we're shaking things up this year. Instead of saluting when the announcer says drum major, Rhythm, is your band ready? You're gonna turn your back on the judges and start conducting immediately, because screw those guys. Pit is the hardest music. Give us time to learn things. Listen! Huh? What?
Let's go.
Butts are for horses. Let's go. We're burning daylight. Moonlight. Whatever. But I practice the darn salute more than I practice my conducting. Is what I want to say, but I'll bite my tongue and do my job. There's my megaphone. Oh, God. I'll read off the instructions to kick off the show. Heh, I've always wanted to do this. Rhythm, as soon as I say your name, turn around and start conducting. Okay, Pit, you can start playing. Space Junk again.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to introduce the Blue Mountain High School Marching Band, presenting their 2020 field show, The Planets. Selections include Mars, Venus, Mercury, and Jupiter from the Planet Suite, composed by Gustav Holst and arranged by Victor Wiley.
I have not been playing this for an hour and a half now.
The band is under the direction of Victor Wiley. The drill was written by...
Alright, Victor Wiley, shut up. He rises his sister lift up for a better view of the field, continuing his speech as he rises. I know it's silly, but I really wanted to do my salute. No, I shouldn't let this get me down. I'm the drum major. I'm right where I want to be. Salute or not, it's going to be amazing. Marion, the pit captain, is staring straight at me intently for the count-off. I should be ready, too. I stand the podium and brace myself as Mr. Wiley finishes rattling off all the names of the section leaders and soloists.
Let's go!
Drum major, Rhythm, is your band ready? Here we go, our first run-through of the show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Just look at that fire. Look at that pure, unadulterated defiance. I suppress a smile and stay focused. The music builds slowly. Woodwinds and brass are marching in two regimented blocks on opposite sides of the field, like two armies marching towards each other to do battle. Counting 5, 6 is way better than 1 to 4. A chill goes up my spine as the show comes to life under the field lights for the first time. The two halves of the band collide with each other and merge into a jagged, chaotic shape. Wow, they sound incredible, like a professional wind band. This is our show opener, I know this theme. Everyone comes to a halt at the peak of the crescendo and flags twirl in the air. I give a cutoff. And just like that, it's over. The end of everything we've learned so far. It wasn't even a minute long, but it's the beginning of something epic. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna beat the snot out of those other bands this year. He jumps up and down, hollering and pumping his fists. I laugh, sharing in his exuberance.
Bring it in!
And that's a wrap. Everyone gather at the podium. God, this has been a really long day. Really great job today, kiddos. Not a first bad day at all. If we keep up the same momentum through the week and next week, no doubt we'll be getting better and better until we achieve our full potential. But Mr. Wiley, what if we've reached the peak of perfection? What then? Shut up and put your shirt on. I can see Clark nodding vigorously up front. I'm pretty sure Peter just meant himself, but it went over Mr. Wiley's head. Before we turn in for the night, it's time for Rhythm to announce who won section of the day. Wait a second. Did he just spring the responsibility of awarding section of the day on me? I've been so focused on doing a good job conducting that I wasn't looking out for best section at all. Couldn't Mr. Wiley have warned me ahead of time? What a jerk. Whoever wins gets to hold on to this trophy. I dug it out of the bowels of the band room. We won it in the last competition. We beat the Troopers back in... He squints at the dusty little plaque at the base of the trophy. 99. Before any of you were even born. Oh, God. Yeah, this is definitely high school. What's with the giant macaroni at the back of his head? That's his hat. I was 6 in 99. Well, Rhythm. Who do I give section of the day award to? Trumpets, trombones, or clarinets? I'm picking clarinets because clarinet is the only one with his fucking shirt on. Section of the day award goes to clarinets. After all, they already held a sectional on day one. That's some dedication right there. How come you can't say pit? I'm sorry, man! Baby rage at the game.
Yes!
Oh my god, Clark, relax. Band bursts into applause. Clark steps forward and accepts the trophy with grace. His clarinet section is all smiles. I think I made a great choice. Thank you, Rhythm. Team shirt? Yeah, I'm team shirt all the way. Mr. President, do you have any more important announcements for us? Just a friendly reminder to pick up your 2020 show shirts from the Dining Commons, and don't forget about the beach party at the end of the week. Let me know by Wednesday if you'll be staying or taking the early bus home so we know how many burgers and hot dogs to make. Hear that, everybody? Don't come whining to Mr. Riley when you don't get a hamburger on Friday because you forgot to RSVP. Got one more thing for you all tonight. Rookies, you're gonna love this. He races off to the utility shed and comes back holding a bundle of gray fur. Ew. No way, is that... Yo, we have a guy in color guard that looks like that. Is this just based off, like, the people in your school?
Are you kidding me?
Wait, that thing was in the shed? Looks like she's finally awake. This pretty little gal is my pet raccoon. Yo, why do you have a pet raccoon? Her name is Bandit. I promised myself if I still wasn't married by the time I hit 30, I would adopt one in honor of my high school mascot. Bruh.
Dude.
Your school had a raccoon mascot too? Whoa. Yeah, because he went here. Did you miss the 100 times he mentioned that?
Really?
Is it legal to own a raccoon as a pet? You're right, Samuel. It should be illegal to be this cute. That's not what he meant. There are good reasons that raccoons are not common pets. Yeah, this guy's kind of an idiot. Like the rest of her kind, Bandit is a kleptomaniac, so keep an eye on your valuables. Is the only black character wearing a blue shirt? No, it says Blue Mountain. It's not blues like the music. It says Blue Mountain. See? What did I tell you? Well, that's all for tonight. Go to the ready. What? Everyone spreads their legs at shoulder width, lets their arms fall to their sides, and bows their heads. We stand quietly waiting for the signal. Some freshmen glance around in wonderment before following suit.
Bam! 10 hut!
We all snap back to attention at the final B, our chins high and our eyes blazing with pride. After an electric moment, Mr. Wiley grins back at us.
Congratulations!
On a productive first day at camp. Blue Mountain. Be sure to get plenty of rest tonight. Oh, it's the school. It's the school's shirt. The standards are begging to be tuned. In your own rooms. Absolutely no gentlemen in the ladies' room and vice versa. And don't forget, we're on a 10 o'clock curfew.
What a day!
Agreed. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. When are you getting up? Around 7? I need time to shower.
What?
You're gonna sleep all sweaty and gross? Ew. Hey, if I don't shower in the morning, I won't be able to function. Fine, I'll just have to plug my nose while I sleep.
Good night.
Ugh, good night. I put on my PJs, turn off the lights, and climb into bed. As I'm falling asleep, I reflect upon the day's events. I sure encountered a lot of faces, some new, some old. I'm looking forward to all the new relationships and memories this year will bring. Just like Mr. Wiley said, things are going to change. Where is the rhythm and music part? Is that the end of the demo? No. But, like, I don't just want to read more. Like, I was under the impression that there was going to be, like, some kind of tiny rhythm minigame that I was going to get to play. Save. I think that's gonna do it for this. There's 6 toilets lined up right behind the gold. They don't want an accident to happen. Maybe. Possibly.